You guys started a podcast maybe, last year?
No. This thing's brand new. It's only 4 episodes deep. So it's called The Grawlix Saves the World. And the bottom line is, like, Andrew and Ben and I have known each other for now 16 years.
Yeah.
And when you start comedy, you find the people that you're drawn to, whose sense of humor you like. And it's been these guys for a long time. And, like, people come and people go, but it's always been these three, me, Ben, and Andrew, has been the consistent. And now we've done a TV show and stuff, so we're just doubling down. You'd think we'd get sick of each other, but we're just more into creating with one another.
Especially as you get older as an adult, it's hard. You don't get to spend a lot of time with people, especially now you're a newer father.
Right.
And you're married, and life takes over. So that sort of dude relationships where you can hang out all the time and you find people you can tolerate.
Yeah.
In the way that you guys are on the road and writing comedy and doing a television show and all that stuff. It's amazing that you don't rip each other's heads off. You know, I mean, it really is a special
It's a
chemistry.
special bond for sure. And we say, you know, we had a show, Those Who Can't, for 3 years, but that was actually 3 seasons, but that was actually about 5 years of our life.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty intense 5. And, you know, we're all from Denver. And the show made it from Denver, so it wasn't like we're in LA schmoozing. It's like 3 of us had this long shot success.
Yeah.
And it was really, we were under a microscope and a lot of network pressure. And we would bicker, we'd have problems, but it always came back to like this 3. And I think it's actually a good testament to the friendship that we're still like dying to work with each other on stuff versus like, that was enough, I need to go work with other people. It's quite the opposite. So I'm proud of us for that because they're both such good dudes. And they're definitely good friends.
Yeah, what was it like getting swept up into that sort of that TV sort of pilot machine? You know, everybody wants some kind of Netflix show. Not literally, but who wouldn't love to have any kind of show?
Of course,
you know, on Netflix,
especially if you're a comic
or whatever. Just yeah. I mean, when you can write and you have vision and you can craft something, you naturally think of that. But once you started to get sort of pulled into that system and thinking it was an opportunity. What did you think about how was the experience different than you might have imagined it to be?
I mean, our experience is very drawn out, just like real Cliff Notes version. We got the pilot that we shot was for Amazon. They gave us some money to shoot a pilot. They liked our script. We shot it, and they started to develop with us, and then they dropped us. And we're like, oh, that was our one shot, and went away. Smash cut to 1 year later. You know, a year of a lot of doubt and thinking we blew our opportunity.
Yeah.
TruTV was getting more into comedy. They had seen our pilot, and they picked it up, and we got 3 seasons out of it. But that's, you know, that was a lot of stress early on there.
Did you shoot, I'm kind of a production nerd too, though, so did you shoot the pilot in Denver?
Yeah, well, this, speaking of production nerdery, like, it was the best thing ever. We sold the pilot to Amazon for peanuts. They gave us $50,000. Which is nothing, I now know, for a pilot. Yeah. But at the time, we'd been shooting a web series for free. $50,000 was more than we'd ever seen.
Like, hey, we're going to hire some people.
And they were like...
You don't have to light it yourself.
Well, and they let us... They're like, I remember in the meeting, they're like, can you shoot a pilot in Denver for $50,000? And we were like, we could shoot 5 pilots for $50,000.
And we're going on vacation.
Right, exactly. So that was the initial pilot that we shot in Denver over a week. You know, with that money, we like brought in... Rory Scovel and Kyle Kinane, and Nikki Glazer was in that pilot, just our funniest friends. And then that was the one that Amazon's like, okay, let's do this. And we wrote 6 more episodes, and then eventually they shelved it.
Yeah.
And then when we got to TruTV, we had to reshoot the pilot, and that was done out in LA. But that initial seed was very much a DIY, our friends in Denver doing everything.
Yeah.
And to this day, that's the most satisfying creative experience I've ever had.
Was shooting that pilot.
That week. Was like a dream come true.
Because you're bringing in your buds. They're also they're the DH coming in.
Totally.
You know, to prop up the script, create some great character. Rory is one of the best character actors.
Dude, Rory made the character Principal Quinn his own thing, and I remember very early on in the show, I'm like Loren Payton, and I want to be cool. Like I want to be the cool guy at school, the coolest teacher. And so I have this faux bravado, and Rory thought of the idea. He's like, Principal Quinn should think there's nothing cooler than my character. So he's got this very kind of like just love. He loves Loren.
Too,
yeah, he just anything I do, he just thinks it's the coolest. But he's also my authority figure, so it's a good dynamic. And Rory brings that to the table.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, what'd be funny is this, and you're like, yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
But no, it was like these local filmmakers did that pilot. They've since, the Nix brothers, they now live in LA and make TV.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was just this labor of love out of Denver,
yeah.
and it ruled. It was really a funny pilot.
This Full Exposure podcast episode has been made possible through the support of Metro Health, University of Michigan Health, and Dr. Peter Hahn, who believe that creativity and the arts are essential to a rich, healthy, and fulfilling life.